What up, this is Yelawolf, and you are watching Vlad TV.
So before music, at one point, you were trying to pursue a career as a pro skater, and you were also homeless at that time, right? Am I correct in that?
Yeah, I was... When I've said that I was homeless a number of times, which is true, but that also means bouncing off people's couches here and there, and or squatting in an old frat house with a bunch of skate rat homies, and I mean, we just not having anywhere to go, yeah, I was pursuing a skateboarding career, I guess you would say, a career. But when I went out west, I got a real dose of reality about where skateboarding was and where I was with skateboarding. It was just, my peak was already past, and when I was coming up in Nashville and when I was really skating my best, we weren't filming and making sponsor me videotapes or no shit like that. I was really late in the game about getting footage. So some great moments in skateboarding for me went down undocumented. I just made a decision, and I knew that I was more talented and had a more natural ability for music than I did for skateboarding. My passion and my love for skateboarding will always be, I still skate to this day, as much as I can, and I've made great relationships with people in the skateboard industry that I never would have dreamed to meet. Paul Rodriguez, Danny Way, like talking to Danny Way like all the time is crazy. Just to name a few, and of course my homie John Newport has introduced me to a numerous amount of people, and he's pro for arcade, and also have a feature board out with West Side Skate Shop in Florida, a board that I designed for John Newport. It's a guest board, so if anybody's watching, go to westsideskateshop.com, pick up my guest model design. I designed it myself for my boy Newport, Lower Management.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on skateboard culture infusing with hip-hop? Because, like, for instance, you have Lil Wayne is skating now, Tyler the Creator, Fiasco.
Tyler's real deal skateboarder.
Yeah.
Like that's a crew of kids that really skate, and like I've been out there and I've seen them, so I'm backing that fully, and other people who pick up and dip and dab in skateboarding, it takes a while to earn the respect as somebody to stamp you, you're a skateboarder. Some of these guys are definitely not skateboarders. They're just picking up a board and they're trying it.
Right.
And they can definitely earn that respect as like a skateboarder, but unless you can throw down with a mob of people through a city, and get around on a skateboard, like I'll land up and down curbs and with no problem and not looking like a dork, then you're pretty much a skateboarder. But you got to be able to at least cruise a cool 30 miles an hour down a hill without looking scared to death.
So do you think it's just a fad then?
I mean, in hip hop, possibly, but skateboarding is definitely not a fad.